Hello everyone, Nick the Gaming Otter here. So, what am I going to get into today? So, this video is an update video of where I am, what I'm doing, and such. So, my ears is like popping a lot lately because if you couldn't tell, I moved. And unfortunately, life has a lot of shakeups and flexibilities, and especially with this pandemic in the past 2 years, I just feel like I'm juggling everything, and I'm like trying my best to just control better. But life is always that balance of learning to be okay with things that you don't succeed and be happy when you can get the success that you're trying to get. Like that's a big thing. That being said, it's definitely a big issue of life. So, see, I got my work lunch already. Good. So let's see what I was gonna say. Animal Crossing, guys. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to play Animal Crossing for a while, so I probably won't be able to get back into playing it until maybe next month. And I also have a problem with scheduling with my job, so I surprise I picked work up again. So it's just what it is. I was debating on making videos on certain topics, but I don't know if I want to do it now or wait until October because that's technically mental health month. And they're very personal, but they're also very reflective about certain things that I've experienced and things that I kind of want to say, and for good reason too, because I think that like life is a very big learning lesson, and if you don't take the experiences that you learn and that what you have, you start to just lose everything. Like that's just like I really wish I had a big explanation for it, but that's literally it. So definitely learn from your mistakes. Like that's always going to be a big thing. And I think what people forget is that experience is always going to be the biggest value that you have. Like more than money, more than like almost anything I can think of. Like if you don't have good experiences or have something that can really pull you through, it's definitely going to weigh you down. So anyway, I digress. Um so like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully I'll get back into rhythm making videos. I have off tomorrow, so I'll try to do something tomorrow. I'm trying to think what game I was gonna play. Part of me was like, I could get Diablo. So I was thinking of playing some games just to like hold on. See, the thing about YouTube is, unfortunately, YouTube is a treadmill. And YouTube is this treadmill where if you're not doing it every day, it's kind of like exercise. If you're not doing it fairly consistently, any progress you make, you start to lose. And unfortunately in life, it's like if it's healthy eating, right? Like, okay, let's say I had a cheeseburger on Friday. Is that really a bad thing? No. Let's say I have a cheeseburger every day. Ooh, that's bad because like I'm gonna gain weight. I'm going to, all that salt, all that fat, all that stuff, and whatever chemicals or anything that's going to pollute my body, and that's not good for me. So it's not that like you can't eat a cheeseburger ever. It's just like you have to use common sense. Be like, hey, if I want to eat these kinds of foods, it doesn't mean I can eat them all the time. So like, I mean, does it mean that eating fruits and vegetables is a chore or bad for you? No, I think people make it more so than it has to be. And I think if they incorporated it in their daily routine and it was normal, it wouldn't be such a big deal. I used to be a vegetarian when I was a teenager, and I look back at those times, and granted, like, being a teenager or a kid, that is the easiest time of your life. You know, that is definitely a time where your life's a joke. Granted, like I was growing up in the 2000s, in the 90s, so I was born in the 80s, and so technically speaking, I didn't have to go through a pandemic. Which, sorry for kids that have to go through that. Like that's just awful because, you know, I would not want to go through a pandemic at that age. I mean, I can only imagine, like, if I played that in my head, like, let's say I started freshman year of high school in 2019, right? And I had a pretty good freshman year, and then 2020 hit, and then it's my sophomore year, and that would mean no cross country, no everything. Everyone would have to be indoors all day, which in some ways it's a good thing because I would say like I would be playing video games like crazy, but on the other hand, it'd be like I'm getting less activity. I go less outside, which would also be like this double-edged sword of like, okay, I get to play all these video games I like, but then I have to you know, like accept any negative benefit I get from unfortunately sitting down too long. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. So no Animal Crossing for a while. I apologize. Um, Hopefully I'll be able to get back into that routine next month in May. That's when I'm gonna be able to really even though I have off tomorrow, I have a lot of other things like packing and unpacking that I have to do right now that I just don't have the time for to play Animal Crossing, and I have to set up things in my room and such. So that's gonna have to take a backseat for now. Um, I will definitely plan on getting back into Animal Crossing soon. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.